Hey. What's up, yo? I just learned this. What's up, y'all? This is Igor in Russia, and this is a live stream celebrating the 12,000 subscribers. Welcome, everybody. This is Igor in Russia, and we're going to be talking all kinds of stuff in this video. Let me adjust my vocals. Let's put some proper microphone. This, yes, I should work, right? Does it work? Hold up. Yes, it does. And how was my playing guitar? I'm checking out. Oh, the sound was awful. All right. Guys, what's up? What's up? Welcome, guys. Please hit the like button already if you are in town. If you're ready. If you're ready for the stream. I'm gonna be having a good time with your good old Igor here. The biggest Igor on YouTube. That's me, guys. Hold up, here it is. Back again with another live stream from home studio. How's the sound? How's everything? Welcome, Roy. Hello, Wildcat. Scott. Who else is here? Thomas. Welcome. Sam. A lot of great people here. Keep the comments going. Hello, Kevy. And what else I'm gonna do right here? Hold up. I wanted to put a background music just a bit for you guys. Where is it? It's been a while since I'm using StreamYard. Here it is. But I cannot hear any sound over here. I hope hopefully it works here. Does it? This is weird. It's a background, sorry. Video clips overlay logo. Here it is. Here it is. All right, guys. Ready for the stream. Drunk. I'm drunk. I'm drinking cola. I'm on a diet. Guys, I might play more if you hope for it. Let's see. So what's up, guys? This is Igor in Russia, and this is a home edition. We're gonna be talking about my trip to St. Petersburg and of course Moscow, then St. Petersburg, latest releases, my collaborations, and also celebrating the 12,000 beautiful people that are subscribed to the channel and over. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Going forward, going into trying to achieve my goal, becoming the well, I have a certain goals, and but one of them is of course reaching the 20,000, then 100,000, etc., etc. I want to do more and more. I want to do this full time. So thanks, guys, for sticking along and you know helping me out. For the members, thank you for this is like my Hollywood speech, Grammy speech. I want to thank my member family, Black Cat, and everybody who's members, Sam, Scott, you guys who continue watching the videos, and of course sending the super chats and supporting your favorite Igor. So it's great. If you get over 10,000, it's a start, mate. Yes, well, yes, I would like to get a lot of international audience, especially America, Europe, all around the world, Latin America. Everybody's welcome. Hello, Julius. Keep up joining. I'm gonna put in the background so we can continue discussing the journey. Then I'm gonna maybe I haven't scripted that much, but well, at all actually. And there's a Q&A also going on. Please hit the yes. Listen to Thomas. Push likes, lot of power. Yes, and definitely hit the like button. And let's talk about Russia. Oh, the Russia. Oh, those Russians. And there's also Q&A. There's a question. What references to my Moscow, St. Petersburg trips can you see in this surrounding? You don't need to recognize what it is, but you maybe have a suspicion. I've hidden some of them over here around me. There's few of them then visible. So let the write your answers when you see fit. If you see something, I might maybe come back to the matter when we start to get some answers. Drinking the sanctioned Coca-Cola. And guys, I'm drinking the regular cola, but I have something special. Check it out. Special cola. Where is it? This guy's here is a Coca-Cola from Russia, Vyborg. I bought it like a half a year ago already. And this is напиток газированная Coca-Cola. It's produced in Russia. Well, I don't know. It's brought the Coca-Cola company, and it's I think it's like maybe Chinese. I'm saving it for my super video. I will release it someday. And but yeah, I went to that was sold in Vyborg, Petersburg, local grocery store. So really cool thing. So guys, I just was in. Let's put this video here on screen. Is this one here? No, of course it doesn't work when it needs to work. All right. I'm not sure, does the background vocal sound work? Let's try it. All right, let's put it like this. So you guys are gonna see in the back, you're gonna see in the back my trip to St. Petersburg. That's Moscow. That's one of the videos that's that's haven't been released yet. and I have so many videos from St. Peter, from Moscow and my trip. But let's go through some of them. Um, so there's all a few videos I streamed every day. Some of them are still live. Some of them I'm gonna remix again. But Moscow in general, that's an awesome place. I'm telling you, I was so stoked about Moscow. I think it's just amazing place. Uh, I really want to go back. It's I met some of the great colleagues of mine from the YouTube world also while I was in Moscow. Moscow is the center of the universe. It's probably I haven't been obviously to most of the cities in the world, but I could imagine that Moscow is the best city in the world. It's not my favorite. I prefer Moscow over. I prefer St. Petersburg better over Moscow, but Moscow is a better city. Mm, but it's so huge, guys. It's so huge. I'm happy to bring a lot of videos. I have walk videos. I have like explorations of different sites. I have grocery store shopping. I have all kinds of. I saw a crazy paranoid YouTuber who was afraid of his life for his life. I seen Red Square. I've seen gigantic stuff. I've seen people dressing up. A lot of people dressed up in beautiful, awesome, expensive clothes. City of wealth. And it's. I'm telling you, I cannot imagine how big. I still cannot understand. I understand it better, but it's so huge. By the way, I'm missing out all the comments. Yes, keep the comments going, coming up, guys. Hello, Julia. Hello, Pasque. Um, it's so huge city. It's hard to like grasp, you know. And for example, went to. You're gonna see later on in my channel. I went to VDNH, which is like the park of Soviet achievements. That's bigger than most of the cities in the world, and it's just the one location. It's like awesome place. Then there was, for example, Victory Park near center. That's like massive. And in this video, I'm gonna start off with this all the great stuff about Moscow. Then I'm gonna maybe make a comparison with St. Petersburg as well, just a free flow. But I already told you, I think St. Petersburg for me is a better city. But it's technically Moscow is better. It's bigger. I think it's one of the world's. Is it the world's biggest city? At least one of them. Uh, and people in Moscow were a bit different, but most of them were like really stylish. People dressed up really nicely. People, there's a certain way how to behave, and comparing to St. Petersburg, um, there are differences. I came back, so I went to from Helsinki. Let's go start from the scratch. I wanted to visit Moscow for a longer time because last time I was in Moscow was in 2000. I think it was 2016. And then that was the year I was going to Voronezh, which is my roots, my not family, well, relatives live there, and I actually wanted to go there right now also, but the tickets were sold. There's no planes, I think, right now to that area because of the terrorist threats. Not terrorist threat, because of threats, and so all the train tickets are sold. Anyways, I traveled from Helsinki to St. Petersburg. That was like a basic. It was a bit longer. It was like over 8 hours long trip. Then I went to St. Petersburg. I slept for like 3 hours. we headed off, and you can see it on my video. I have some of this trip already, this beginning of the trip already released as in video forms. So I traveled. We went in the morning, and we went to on the ring road to Pulkovo station. That's where I found the foreign agent cap. Should I put it on? You comment. I can put it on for you guys if you wanna. And yeah, Pulkovo, like 1 hour flight to Moscow, arriving to Vnukovo station. Moscow has three or four, I think four airports. Three of them are like in main use. And we went on then to Aero Express train off to city center, and that's where we lived with Olia in a 2-star hotel, but it was in the center. That was the good thing. We weren't planning to stay in a hotel that much, so it doesn't really matter. And I have a video coming up showing you also this. I have filmed most of my experiences. I enjoyed it a lot, but I wasn't on a vacation. I was making like closer to 30 kilometers per day in my video walks. I filmed a lot of videos. I have almost 1 tera. That's 1,000 of gigabytes of material for you guys. That's 1,000 gigabytes. And our cat Portico tries to get out right now. And so amazing, guys. I've experienced the money exchange experience thing. I know how that works right now in Moscow as well. For example, I gotta say that money exchange in St. Petersburg is much easier. For some reason, it was hard to find money exchange in Moscow, and the ones I found, one was on Arbat Street, the main like tourist street, and one was right next to my hotel in Tverskaya, in the Izvestia building, and they were open like till, I don't know. This one on Arbat closed at 7. In St. Petersburg, everything opens later, and not everything, but like for example, exchange office. And so it was weird, like in the big city, money exchange worked like this. So I had some problems, but I've managed then after all. By the way, and hello, Lisa, welcome as well. Welcome. Um, I'm s- I want to get back to Moscow because there's a place, that's the city where you won't run out of content. Not that I have problem with the content, but like seriously. Hold up, does my mic sound okay? Yeah, the sound is good. And yeah, but then I came back to St. Petersburg because I wanted to film the Navy Day parade, and I managed to film. I filmed some other stuff as well in St. Petersburg, also as a stream, and also releasing and making and also recording the streams, and I'm gonna edit them and post them later. And I filmed Navy Day Parade, which is one of the awesome, similar to Victory Day, but not as quite. Hundreds of thousands of people out on the streets. And I also managed to film Putin, by the way. Can you imagine that? So I saw Putin with my own eyes. I filmed it on my video channel. All of these, most of the things you can find out. I'm already like made a vlog about going to Moscow from Helsinki. All the phases. I found the Russia Today news vending machine for like merch. That's where I found my foreign agent cap. Then there was also, what else did I find? I found Putin team clothing store in Pulkovo station. I filmed that. I filmed Pulkovo station. I filmed Aero Express, the train that goes in Moscow between the the fast speed train between the city center and the airports. A lot of experiences already filmed, and of course, the most of the live streams are also already out there. I filmed Moscow. There was a drone attack during my stay in Moscow, the first one of them, and I went straight ahead and go into the places and I filmed the spots. Weird enough, I don't know why YouTube is blocking me. I had material that nobody had in the world, like raw, real life and raw, and I got few hundreds of views. Like this is crazy. People and news agencies relied on some like stock footage. Like oh my god! And I have this. Here's a Soviet Latvian journalist, Igor in Russia, and nothing. But all right, working hard, and we still manage. We're going strong, and we are able to, we got the 12,000 subscribers and going towards 100,000. So thanks, guys, for watching this. Hello, there's also new people in. Hello, Eve from San Diego. CA is that's California, right? San Diego, California, not Canada. Sorry, I think so. Yeah, America. Welcome, Eve, and please subscribe. And speaking of Americans, I managed to, we met up, we had a video, I made a video online with the expat American living in Russia with his wife and his kids, moved to Russia like 9 months ago or something like that, a bit more than that. And we made a video online talking about important subjects, or as I say in the video with him in Moscow, via Russian satellite. And but we actually met up in the same spot where he recorded the intro, and that is Red Square, guys. And this is, by the way, my sign. I can switch up, and let's put a video from center. I'm gonna show you Red Square now next, and that will work beautifully as a background. So okay, when did I walk in Red Square? Because these are like unedited, guys. Unedited material, embankment. Here it is, guys. All right. There you go. Notice this is a good quality. So guys, we met up with Expat American and we made 2 nice videos together, and both of them are released. Both of them are released on my channel. Hey, we have hold up, what's going on here? Jason Carney gifted 5 Igor and Russia memberships. Thank you so much. By the way, I can do this. Where is it? 100K. I forgot I'm gonna do this here. Yeah, I can. I'm able to people who with super chats, etc. Again, a special shout out from me if I'm able. For some reason, Jason, thank you so much for the memberships. Appreciate it. If you write a comment, I'm gonna highlight your comment. Please do that, because I'm not able to highlight your gifting. And welcome aboard. Anyways, yes. I hope I think it comes in pieces, right? It's not like right in the video. Or hold up, I will try to video clips. I'm trying my best to make this a great experience. Hey. Yeah, it's too big, too large files. I have to show it from a screen. Anyways, I met with the Expat American and we made 2 videos. We walked I walked in a foreign agent cap in front of Russian FSB building. In my streams, I also walked with the same cap in front of Russian parliament, policemen. I was stopped actually with by the policeman in Moscow, not because of the cap. It just I broke the traffic rules, and I told you about that on my channel as well. I was almost arrested. That's what I say. And I was driving the scooter, and in Moscow, it's uh, much more like strict. In St. Petersburg, it's much looser. It's much more easygoing. And what happened was, I went from one lane to another strictly right in front of the car. I saw the car, but it happened to be a police car, and they stopped me. And there was, I think it was like a commander or some police lieutenant in the back. He opened the door and he said, like, really nicely, like, "Hey, come on, guys, what you guys doing?" So that was a funny thing. But almost got arrested in Moscow. And later on, I have a video in editing. Um, that was really interesting. That I was filming in the suburbs and I got approached by police, like, "What you doing?" And friends of this channel actually know that I really want to help out stray cats. I have a dog. I have a cat, beautiful cat. You also know that, Portik, with my wife Olia, and we love him very much. But we also love cats, so I always carry cat food with me, and I feed stray cats. Sometimes I film it in like streams or whatever. That's my niche. And what happened was, police approached me like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Feeding the cats." "Okay, what's that in your hand?" I was like, "It's a video camera, and I have this DJI small action camera." "Why?" "I'm a vlogger." "Okay, and you film cats?" "Yeah." They said, "Okay, carry on, good job." And I was with a foreign agent cap, so that was legendary stuff. Coming on, Igor in Russia for you guys. Hey, have to acknowledge Eve Duran. Thanks, Igor, for, let's put this up. Hold up, I'm gonna read the comment properly. Here it is. Thanks, Igor, for your glimpses into Russia. I enjoy your videograms. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for your super chat. Keep the comments going. You can also support your favorite Igor with the super chat. Your comment will be highlighted. So yeah, I'm always got arrested in Moscow, never in St. Petersburg before this. So that was really, really interesting. I need to, Lisa, thank you. Come back if I'll be here. Congrats on 12,000, Igor in Russia, and thank you for your hard work. Thank you, Lisa, and thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. Do you know why Coca-Cola is better in a can? Please let me know why it's better in a can than in plastic bottle. That's something really, really weird. I made a lot of videos. As you know, guys, there's a special map that I'm making, and my map is it's probably the broadest map for touristic reasons, for touristic purposes. And guys, it looks right now like this, and I was happy to have new additions from Moscow, and I'm gonna be exploring more and more of Moscow in the near future from time to time. And also Moscow is great because you got this huge city with never-ending material. Then you have a lot of they are called the ring cities, or what you call the golden ring cities, something like that. And you got so much to see around it. St. Petersburg is great, but still the cities nearby are different. Most of them are part of St. Petersburg, technically, like Gachina. And let me show you here. So there you go. So this is Igor in Russia map, and you can find it on every video links in description. This one here as well. And if you want, all of my videos are here. For example, on here is Kaliningrad. There's the videos here. Even the Russia, outside Russia videos, Tallinn, Riga. I also have Finnish series. It's now hidden right now. Then I have Viborg exploration here. If you go closer, you can see all the locations that I filmed and the paths that I did, right? You can click, like, for example, here. Hey, this is interesting place. All right, Ulica Mira. All right, click here. Then you're gonna see the link and you can see the video, right? By the way, I have to update this one here. Anyways, so St. Petersburg is interesting. You have like Kronstadt, Black Cat's favorites, New Peterhof. Let's go back. Here it is. But but Moscow has like a huge cities. Like 1 hour away is Tver city, for example. Biggest no proper city. Not Viborg is a small city, not counting it into this one. But for example, the nearest city is like 4 hours away. I think Petrograd. What you call it? Petrozavodsk is really far in the north. It takes many hours to get by train. And the nearest cities like Gachina is all right, 30 minutes away if you go to the proper railway station. But Veliki Novgorod is like you have to, well, that's 2 hours away. But before that, with all the traveling included, it's too much. It's gonna take, well, not too much. It's gonna take the full day. And I traveled to St. Petersburg for a few days at once. Have to travel overnight and go straight to work on next Monday, for example. That's pretty hard. So yeah, but Moscow has so many cities around it. It's like crazy. It's crazy. It's full of like it's gigantic, but I enjoy it. All right, guys. Let's continue this Moscow walk. Uh, um, yeah, so I met with Expat during Macau, the Expat Americans video with me, and check out on his channel and my channel as well. Um, then I also filmed the video with and met up with Ivan, Sanctioned Ivan. Great dude. We had a fun time filming, and this actually the VDNH, this park of Soviet achievements. We met up there, and we made two videos simultaneously, filming in a very different style, not streaming. And that video is out on his channel and my channel as well. So that was great. I also wanted to meet up because I've already made a video back in like a couple of years ago with Eli from Russia, the biggest Russian YouTuber and really nice vlogger herself. And I wanted to meet up with her, but I understand she's super busy. She has over 500,000 subscribers, etc. So it's very, very nice that I was able to actually make a video with her. Igor, was there another YouTuber who inspired you to want to vlog? Hey, this is interesting. Yeah, let's go back a little bit. So my trip, my journey to 12,000 on YouTube has been full of hard work. I film more than ever right now. I film every time I go to Russia, even though I love the place and I want to explore the city by myself, but I do that always with a camera, meaning I'm like working. I'm sure I'm enjoying, but I'm like exhausting because I'm exhausted always because I actually film film a lot. all the time, nonstop. I have my record is 34 plus kilometers per day, steps, 34,000 steps, and that's like I don't know how many kilometers that is. That closer to probably like 27, 28 kilometers, probably by like walking. And I decided to film 4 years ago, and basically I never had a huge. I had this one grocery store before Russell was a thing. I had this grocery store like a hit on YouTube, and but otherwise I never had like a huge hit. I always like had a little time, little step by step advancement on my channel, and a lot of YouTubers right now have had like 10,000 new subscribers, 20,000, only because of the situation in Russia, because of mobilization. During that time, YouTube preferred those videos, so they were able to get the amount that I got in 4 years, like in 1 month, including, well, I can tell you the names as well. There's this vlogger girl that I never understand the word she says, Dari from Russia, with Dari Step, I think, yeah. Um, it's she's doing nice videos. I don't understand the language she speaks though, but yeah. Then there's sure Dima got a huge a lot of subscribers, and Sanctioned Ivan became a thing during this video, during this phase. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying that that helped a lot of crazy Russians. Sergey got plenty because of the situation, but I didn't get it, and that's fine. I have a different story. I'm not a Russian living in Russia. I'm a Russian living out abroad and wanting to come back to Russia. That's my story. So long story short, I always wanted to make videos, but even though I was a performer for 20 something years in rap and stuff, I never made videos. So I started to make videos when I got a lot of influences, and well, I wanted to do the videos myself, but influences. I have to say, I was very inspired by um, what is it, Bold and Bankrupt, the first original series from Russia. That's what I call a series. I really, really enjoyed his stuff. In Hello Black Cat, the General. I really enjoyed Bold and Bankrupt's stories, even though I have a criticism towards him as well already then, depicting Russia in certain ways. But then again, his exploration is something that I do myself and wanted to do myself. Hello, last one. Hello, Wildcat and Sam, Scott. The whole team is here. Yeah, and somebody mentioned Baklakov. I've also met him. I have a video with him on his live stream. Oh, that was pure coincidence. We was walking with the Olia from a restaurant. He actually recommended and commented for me to visit Beatles Club and Liverpool, and I met him on. So I said hi, and sure I wanted to make video with him as well, but he doesn't answer. That's fine. But what I'm saying is that uh, he showed a lot of interesting stuff about St. Petersburg, and he actually I visited a lot of the places that he showed me, and that's opened up Russia, St. Petersburg for me. Sure, that was just a stepping stone. That's how I was able to continue my explorations on my own. I have my own style and etc. And I want to see the whole St. Petersburg, whole Russia. Well, that's what I want to do. Hey, let's put this here. So yeah, I was really inspired, especially by Bold and Bankrupt, but not like I wanted to start vlogging because of anybody but myself. I wanted to do it myself. Thank you, Black Cat, for super chat. A beer or four from the family, Igor in Russia. Congrats. Thank you so much, and thank you. I want to thank especially Black Cat for believing in the channel. We're not there yet. We're far from the goal, but this is like one good point to celebrate. So Black Cat supports the channel all the time, and brought many of you guys who are very active in the member family. So a special thank you to Black Cat, and special thank you for believing in the channel. Cheers. Yeah, I wanted to come to and do the stream because it's good to have a relaxing studio. I think it's tradition as well for us. And also I show you unseen material for you guys over here. This is Red Square Exploration. I have also another channel. You can see the link on my like profile. It's called Russian Tours. It had another name a little while ago. That's one of my things. I'm posting some of the same and some of the old and some of the new videos there from time to time. I'm trying to, break the algorithms of YouTube, because YouTube is blocking me for sure. Like I told you, newsworthy stuff on the day of unfortunate drone attack attempt from Moscow, and I get like few hundreds of views. That's weird, guys. And sure, there's a plenty other suspicions as well. Like I had less than 12,000 subscribers, and I get like 100 views, 200, 300. So basically 0% of my subscribers almost see the new videos. So that's weird. But that's fine. We are working on it, and as you can see, the channel is steadily growing. That's really nice. And Red Square, man, that's a great place. But I promise to make you some comparisons while I walk through my journey in Moscow. There's a lot to be said about Moscow. This video is coming out. So I also film Goom inside, and I said in one video, I think with Expat or with who, that you guys who love Stalova's, Black Cat, and others, the canteens, the cheapest way to eat in Russia videos, you're gonna see the most epic Stalovaya ever, and it's in Goom. The Goom, what was it, room 57 or whatever, is crazy. The most legendary Stalovaya of all time. By the way, those who like Teremok, the Russian fast food restaurant, there's a new video out. Go check it out. So yeah, Moscow, and I promised to make some comparisons. So let's get into that. This is unscripted, unprepared, just the way I like it. Stalova forever. Yes. Yeah, Chinese Coke, Black Cat. Check it out. This is not Chinese. This is a Russian Coke, which is actually Chinese. From Vyborg, Russia. I'm still having. I'm gonna do the taste test video for you guys later on. Trying Russian Coca-Cola. Hello, Joseph. Keep the comments flowing. I will answer if you have some questions. By the way, did somebody put some answers to this? In the Q&A. Just wanted to say that, yeah, Moscow is a great city, but St. Petersburg is a better one. I never noticed that the police. Oh, I never noticed. Check it out. Hard at my little. That's why the and all the four. Now here, stop. The second from the right stares at the camera, and then he alerts all the rest. Now, and now the lady is gonna watch as well. Like, huh? Wow, weird. So I don't know what kind of things we should uh, uh, talk about comparing the Moscow and St. Petersburg. Let's say one. Whoa! Congrats, member for 5 months. Celebration sound. We can drink more beer. Oh man, I lost a bit, but I'm coming back. Igor is coming back. So yeah, let's start from the metro. St. Petersburg has 72. This my comparison. This take on it. Moscow has over 250 metro stations, and St. Petersburg has 70. Get like every year basically, and for some reason, let's stop this for a while. And for some reason, the St. Petersburg only promises new metros, but actually doesn't deliver. There was supposed to be new stations opened by now, but now they say the next year, and everybody knows they won't be ready. So development is faster and better in Moscow. There's more money in Moscow. The stations, the metro stations, are more frequent in Moscow than in St. Petersburg. But which one is more beautiful? I think even though there's less stations in St. Petersburg, but I think the few of them are the most beautiful stations are in St. Petersburg. But there are more beautiful stations in Moscow, more of them than in St. than in St. Petersburg. That's all I have to say. All right, what else can we compare the two cities with? Loading and skipping, sir. I hope the internet is now back. Yeah, there was a bad connection for a while. I hope it's fixed. Let me know if it continues. Your router. Is it better now? I think so. It's back. Yeah. Uh, did you do the new circle? I'm not sure which one is new. I mostly had this inner circle and a little bit on the outer one. I probably did. I traveled like many tens of stations and I filmed most of them, most of the ones I was on. But I think so, yeah, but not full. But I saw many of the most beautiful stations of Moscow. Then again, then the let's say what else? Okay, river. And you can also comment what things should I compare between St. Petersburg and Moscow. And we'll finish this theme. We have a larger thing about this. Can I add a? Am I able to create a banner to compare? Here it goes. What to compare between Moscow and St. Petersburg? Comments. All right, I'm gonna say the overall. What do you say? How nice is the city? How you experience the city? Moscow is huge place, and there's a lot of parks and etc. But most of I have to say, sure, I might be a little bit biased and on defense mode, but Moscow is more like a Soviet imperial capital city, and not imperial, but I mean like Soviet imperial. And St. Petersburg is like the old imperial city of Russia. It has authentic old, few hundreds of years old, say, like original parks in place. It has all the 300 rivers and channels, 300 and bridges that it has in place. So it's very, very easily likable, and the atmosphere is really relaxing. Moscow has everything you need, everything you can imagine, but still, it's somehow very, very stony, stony and high building, more higher buildings. It has the Moscow City District, which is really cool. Um, Moscow is more, uh, what's the word? Very different. I mean, like it has a lot of, you can find all sorts of areas. You can have all sorts of areas, different areas, and St. Petersburg basically is mostly, at least the center, the like 15 kilometers radius, is an old St. Petersburg, and then it goes to the new buildings and Soviets and suburbs. And Moscow has this old area, not very old, but old. They have this Kremlin. You have these huge, like victorious parks, Soviet parks like Gorky Park, VDNH, but they are all gigantic. It's St. Petersburg is more relaxing and has more spirit. That's what I should say. But they're two very different style of cities. Which city has better food? Good question. A good thing to compare. I didn't eat that much. I didn't go to. I wanted to see so much that we actually didn't go with Oliani to any restaurants. But I have to say, uh, St. Petersburg probably has more opportunities. It's bigger city, but officially, cultural and cuisine restaurant of say of Russia is St. Petersburg. I think you would find everything in Moscow, but comparing that, it's like three times smaller city than Moscow. I think St. Petersburg has more opportunities. The food might be better in St. Petersburg. We went actually to one place. Yeah, we had sushi and we had something else, like maybe pelmenis, not sure. It was great. Yeah, it was great. So I'm not sure what to answer. I think both are great. I also made a video about, pishki, the Russian donuts, and officially like it's like a Leningrad thing, St. Petersburg thing, and but these here sold Soviet pishkis, and I tried it. I have to say pishkis are better definitely in St. Petersburg. That's point for St. Petersburg again. But no matter how much I give points to St. Petersburg as a city, officially Moscow is better probably. Then I have to compare the boat ride, which you're gonna see also on my channel. Uncomparably, St. Petersburg wins. Uh, it was a 30-minute like Moscow River boat ride, the cheap one. Even though it had Kremlin, it had this one of the two Saint. This boat ride didn't go to the Moscow city though. It's a different boat ride, but the one in front of Kremlin, it was boring after 5 minutes. It was like buildings, okay. And in St. Petersburg, you get like story after story. This like Dostoevsky film, this here, this poet was here, like this Lenin was here. So many events, and every building is so beautiful in St. Petersburg that it has details. Not comparable, the two of them. St. Petersburg's boat rides, like rivers win, but that's kind of easy. And I'm actually right now in Helsinki. I have to do some work. I hope to get back soon, and I might be very, very soon to St. Petersburg. And let's see what I can come up with. to the channel. All right, I really want to have a thing where Moscow wins. Which one is it? I'm very biased, maybe. Igor, can you make it? Can you make it where anyone gives you money in pinned in chat? I cannot because this pinning happens on StreamYard, and so it doesn't show me here on the StreamYard's chat when you make a donation. But if you comment, I can make it a pinning. Joseph Johnson, YouTube kind of does for a time based on the money spent, usually above chat. Yes, and that is true. You took us to the oldest building in St. Petersburg. Was it 1600? I think oldest building 1640 in New York, believe. Last one, actually, the oldest. I'm not sure if it's the oldest building. It's one of the first buildings in St. Petersburg. It's if you check out my channel, it's saying it's Peter the Great's. Peter the Great's first, well, it's a cottage. It's a cottage, but basically that's his throne room, first throne room, because at the same time it was the Peter and Paul fortress, which St. Petersburg started to be built around, was being built. So yeah, and that time St. Petersburg was started to be built in 1703. So it's pretty quite young city after all. But Moscow is older than that, though. All right, in Maine, atmosphere, even Russia before St. Petersburg. Yes, atmosphere. That well, these are things depend what you like. I personally like more these type of atmosphere that St. Petersburg provides. You know, like really chill, cool. A lot of art. Then again, of course, a lot of artists on both sides. And I saw probably one of the best performances that I ever seen live now in Moscow. I filmed it as well. It's a crazy performance, crazy. But that's one of them. In general, St. Petersburg has better musicians, in my view, street musicians. So atmosphere definitely for St. Petersburg, it's very different. A lot of roads are based, there's a heavy traffic, and St. Petersburg has a lot of small roads where there's no traffic. Sure, it has these main prospects which are full of cars and very noisy as well. Then which one has? I might be choosing stuff that only St. Petersburg is better at. But for example, which has the best like city walk streets? It's Arbat streets in Moscow and Nevsky, which is of course much bigger than Arbat in St. Petersburg. You cannot find anywhere the stuff that you see on Nevsky. Endless amount of people and stuff. But Arbat doesn't have any car traffic on the streets, and Nevsky is the most important road in the middle of the streets, which is really noisy. So basically, Nevsky is something you cannot see anywhere else, but Arbat actually had a better atmosphere because it wasn't full of cars. So maybe even I'll have to give both a point here. Then I want to compare, by the way, musicians. I said that St. Petersburg has better musicians, but the best one that I saw was in Moscow. Can anyone tell me the difference between Buy Me Coffee and the Super Chat? It's in the commission. Yeah, it's in the commission. YouTube takes a big percentage from everything from YouTube, and Buy Me Coffee only a little percentage, small commission. Both are fine with whatever it's easy for the user. Yes, Black Cat explains. And Black Cat actually mentioned also the new Peterhof. I'm still amazed that you like it so much. I like it as well, but I think I have to return to Gachina City. I filmed it already in Finnish in 2021, but I have to return and make a new series for you guys because I think it's the best city, neighboring city of St. Petersburg. Well, being part of St. Petersburg, but separate city. It's even more imperial city. It's the summer city of Alexander III. It has a Gachina Palace with 500 rooms. It's pretty awesome, but at the same time, it's much more smaller than St. Petersburg, so it's much more like, I think the word is mellow, cool, you know. Hello, Konsta Turunen, welcome, guys. A lot of chat going on, I missed it. How much does YouTube take from super chats? It's about 30%, I think. And I think it takes 45% from all the advertisements provided by YouTube. But that's fine. They're providing all of this for me to, use this whole channel, everything. Build the community. Rug wash park videos. Yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of these type of rug wash parks in Finland. I guess nobody washes. Most people don't wash rugs there. People buy new. I don't know. What was the most impressive thing about Moscow to you? Wow, excellent question. In Moscow, wow. Most impressive thing, positively. I don't know. I guess it's in general the fact that it's so huge and never endless. Like the stuff around the city is like there are really noticeable things. Like for example, I mentioned these parks. For example, they're so huge alone that you have to spend like day or two just exploring the stuff provided there. I think the enormosity is the word, enormousness of Moscow was the thing, and of course maybe the being so legendary. Moscow is more legendary than St. Petersburg. I give Moscow a point there. For example, Palace Square in St. Petersburg is much more nicer and I think more impressive than Red Square. But Red Square is more legendary and it gives you more vibes and chills to you because of the movies. The reason why everybody feels like they've been to New York or America without being to New York, America. It's the pop culture and whatever pop culture has done with Russia and especially Moscow. It has been focusing on Moscow, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, being so enormous and so Soviet, you feel like you're in a huge country's huge city, and it makes you feel proud. Yeah, it makes you feel proud without explanation. St. Petersburg, you have to maybe somehow explain so people understand and respect it. Moscow just takes demands the respect. You have these huge different areas all around the city and it just continues to amaze and amaze and amaze. That was something and very, very noticeable. All right. I was sad it was not as romantic. You mean Moscow? Oh. And yes, the metro. And that actually was like 50, depending on how you look at it, because like I said, St. Petersburg's few metro stations, especially let's say on the red line, are more nicer than Moscow. But then again, Moscow has more nice in amount, you know, number wise. It has more nice stations than St. Petersburg. All right, more questions before we wrap this up. Good performances on my channel from Lahja, Finland. 2 more coming need upload. Father's Bane, Dirty Games, a friend's band. So Consta is a YouTuber, are you? You should mod Scott. Scott is good. Scott is good luck. It's in Finland. All right. Guys, what do you have? There's a lot of questions I missed. By the way, I also filmed the fast speed train Subson for you guys. Black Cat, you're right, but with all the pot plans, you guys have an own discussion going on. You don't need me anyway. So yes, guys, I'm really excited. I need just find time to edit the videos with all of the experiences. I have so many videos waiting to be released, and hope you guys enjoyed the stuff that I've showed so far. And what is nice is that hold up, where is it? Which is not so nice is that I actually relive the videos and my trips. I think this is one of the things that I enjoy, even though when I film, hold up, where is it? There it goes. I film so much that I feel sometimes that I'm not watching things through my own eyes. That's a big bummer because I really want to. But then again, when I film, I feel that this is my contribution to the world, showing this amazing country, Russia, and I feel like I'm showing you the world that most of you cannot or unable or don't want to or afraid to visit. By the way, here's Pushkin on the left. You can see up there it goes. Pushkin was here as well, doing something. He visited this place, Moscow University, in some year. All right, that's the plaque for that. Full of history, guys. So then I also feel that I actually re-experience Saint Peter, Russia again. Hold up, what's going on here? There you go. So this is the positive thing about it. So, what you guys think about this this stream over here tonight? Once this is, I was able to show you unreleased videos and walks over here. Yes, check it out. This is a nice. I have dreamt about it. We want to see you YouTube plaque behind you, Igor. Thank you so much. That's I know what you guys are looking, by the way, right now. Guys, I mean, especially guys. Yes, I that would be an awesome thing. I guess there's a little more work to be done. By the way, walking in St. Petersburg, this is like right next in front of Red Square. Check it out. That's that was destiny. This is Isaac's Cathedral and bronze horseman a statue in St. Petersburg, which I just was like a while ago. Actually, I went there to film I went back to St. Petersburg after Moscow, and I went to that exact spot and filmed it. That's the Navy Day preparation video, I think, or some other video. Anyways, so nice to see your favorite spots all around the world. That plaque would be wonderful. I'm sure. I cannot imagine that right now, but I think it's 100,000, right, to get the silver. So we need to continue working on that. Anna made a very nice train station video. I have to check out. I wonder who Anna, by the way. Some YouTubers, I don't know who they are. Is it Anna from Russia? Train station. I also made a nice train station video from Moscow as well. And I've also done videos from, man, I think it's hard to show the video for so 100,000. Well, we need some few hit videos. I'm trying my best. Like I said, I tried to show the real world during the drone attack attempt. I went right to the spot. I was right there, Nothing happens. I try to be on time, in time, showing the stuff that interests, not only like niche things like walking some rare streets. I try to be relative, not relative. Re, re, what's the word? Forgot the word. Not relative. It's when you're the world, something world needs to see. Anyways, it's too late. It's too dark already. I think I'm gonna also wrap this up. On the way to 100,000 subscribers. And thanks, guys, for watching this stream today. Showed you some clips, talked about some Moscow experiences, compared the two cities between each other, told you what I did in Moscow, who I met with, the awesome YouTubers that I made videos with. More stuff coming up. Keep yourself ready. New stuff coming out all the times. Yes, Black Cat, 600 subs in 2 weeks. That's nice. We need to get even more and stay relative. Is it the relative? Somebody help me. What's the word? Similar to word to the relative. I'm gonna find out the word. Hold up. Current. No, topical. Actual. Current. Relevant. Relevance. Yes. And what did I say? Relative. Relevant. Guys. Yeah. Relevant. Stay relevant. And of course, the topic is not so interesting, especially when I show Russia. You can see my love for Russian people, Russian culture, and the world. So that's not the most popular approach. Actually, on the contrary, but I'm being true to myself, so that I do the way that I do it, and I want to do it, and that's not negotiable. Those who want to hate on Russia and betray the culture and their even people and talk shit about everything that's related to Russia, it works out for them, but for a while. But and that's their decision, and I can only show you how I feel, what I feel. So this is it. And I think it's hard work always pays off. That's how I believe in. That's why I try hard. And instead of like giving up, I'm actually adding more fuel, filming even more. And so thanks everybody who supports this channel. This it gives me energy for you people who gives donations and support the channel that way. Huge thank you. That actually brings me closer to doing this full time, and that would give me more opportunity to, make even more content with more quality and focus more on maybe not quantity but quality. That's the next step. But right now it's like I try to have both in some ways. So thank you guys. Thank you everybody. See you guys in the new videos. I have to edit some stuff. I don't know, will I be editing right now? It's 1 a.m. But a lot of stuff coming up, and I hope, really glad to share it with you. On that note, Black Cat missed out the guitar. We're gonna end the video with a little jamming around with Igor. Have a nice evening, guys. With the crossroads, we at the crossroads, baby. I just learned this riff here. All right, guys, if you want to see me jamming live in St. Petersburg, that's also on my channel. Guys, stay healthy and see you in the next videos. Huge shout out to everybody. Cheers to us. Bye-bye.